invest into certain games rather than others. Me, Stardew totally hooked me.
Mm.
But
yeah, I don't know. JRPGs never really been my thing. Not saying that they're not awesome, because I have played some good ones. I have played some JRPGs over the years. I just I can't invest myself into them for as long as it takes. I'm into more action games, action-oriented games, skill-based games, and not that it doesn't take skill to strategize in those games, but
no, I can appreciate RTSs for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, StarCraft 2, or no, StarCraft 1. I didn't even play StarCraft 2. StarCraft 1, Warcraft 3. Those are probably the ones I played the most.
You are correct, sir. Can I pour myself another glass of wine, or is that not allowed?
You can do that. I have.
Oh, also, do we explain who the fuck we are and where the fuck we live, so people understand we're not just next to each other?
So Ryan and I decided to make this podcast, Game Genies, because we already talk about games quite a bit, and so we figured why not record ourselves and share that with the world. So I live in New York City. Ryan lives in Austin, Texas. Why don't you give them a little background on us?
Yeah, I can get. I came back just in time because I went to go grab a glass. So go. There's my wine. So me and Fred, we met. When did Halo 2 original release date come out? I can tell you the exact date me and Fred met.
Basically, we were both defending the flag.
No, I'm telling the goddamn story. Don't you tell. So we met on November 10th, 2004. That is 5 days after Chewy, my son, was born. Actually, no, he was born in 2009. Never mind, Chewy. Fuck off. He's a dog, not my real son. I mean, he is my real son, but god damn it. Okay, so me and Fred met November 10th, 2004. We were both defending Blood Gulch. It was called Coagulation at that time, I believe, on Halo 2 multiplayer. This is before real game chats came in, so we're kind of statically talking to each other, and we're like, "You want to defend the base?" And he goes, "Yeah, cool." And then I was just like, "Well, do you want to be friends?" And he goes, "Okay." And then we had a clan on there called the Power Rangers.
I remember it a little differently.
Okay, but go on.
So we were both defending the flag, and I remember it being in a different map, by the way.
It was Coagulation. I know that for
whatever.
You were very important to me in my life.
We were in a basement of one of the bases, and we were both standing there watching the flag, and we were kind of looking around because I think our team was winning, so nobody was coming. And we were aiming...
Well, that's not... Don't. There are inappropriate perverts online when we're playing with them.
Yeah, sorry about that. So everyone was coming.
Okay.
So we were aiming our guns in each other's faces, and we were doing that thing where you just teabag the ground. You just crouch and stand and crouch and stand. And we were just being stupid, and we had fun. Our team won that match, so I think we were just happy. And it was day 2 of Halo 2. I mean, Halo 2 not only was one of the greatest games of its time, but it also was the first online Halo game. And
it created that real. I mean, because they had that some way to do Halo 1 online, but this
that was some roundabout
legit non-crazy lag. Halo, fucking loved it. Yeah. The turf map, that was the DLC map, was one of my favorite maps of all Halo.
There was tons of amazing stuff, amazing memories from that time, and
that was a great time. That was the first game I think that got people into online competitive multiplayer. That was just fun to hang out with your friends and play. And that's where we are now with the whole crazy fucking, professional gaming.
Yeah, the leagues
shit.
And things. I think you'd make a lot of enemies saying that Halo 2 is the first online.
Oh yeah, I'm sure everyone's like, fucking Alien vs Predator 2. We got fucking Doom. I mean, Doom essentially was the first.
Well,
Doom,
because I would Team Fortress Classic, Counter-Strike, Half-Life.
Wait, when did Counter? Oh yeah, you're right. Counter-Strike.
These games were, I mean, people were obsessing. I was obsessing over those games before Halo 2.
Sorry, okay, I will
Okay.
I will
Anyway,
renege on my statement here.
As
Listen,
far
I
as
will
console
say
gaming goes,
no, yeah, okay. As far as console and just bringing it more into the mainstream, that's what I will say.
yeah, people would still argue with you, but that's fine. It's okay.
They can fuck right the fuck off.
Yeah, we can move on. Yeah, so we met playing Halo 2. It was great. So basically just invited him to the next game and the next game and the next game, and he quickly became friends with everyone who I was playing with, because I think we had like a good 4-person crew going just as a basis, and then Ryan just joined that. And here we are.
I was in Texas. They all knew each other. So
yeah. And when did you say that was? 2004?
November 10th, 2004.
14 years later, we're still friends and we still talk about games.
I guess that's that. Thank you guys for listening. I'm now going to go look at Fred naked.
And I'm going to upgrade my privacy on all of my devices.
That's fine.